All right, we are back for our final installment of this 4-part series. I started with 3, and I was like, I might as well throw it in now and do our COMA slide. Again, COMA stands for come across. This isn't about hurting somebody, head hits, take out checks, that type of thing. We played by the rules. We play hard, but we play aggressive. Okay, so ball's down here at X right now. This is the little stick with the ball in it. Okay, so this is COMA is always from behind. Okay, so I'll throw a couple little dash marks. So here's the goal line extended, right? We call it pipe, right? Pipe and turn. All right. So we want our guys to use pipe and turn. All right. Our goal is gonna be like pipe, 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 turn them, turn them, turn them. This is where we want them to get back. And when we turn them, we mean turn them back to behind the goal because they can't score from here. Okay. We don't want to get top side. All right. Regardless. So now we're in a a 2-3-1. Again, pretty standard. We're going to see different sets and we'll adjust to it as needed. Okay. But we want to make sure we understand how this works. Okay. So now come across means come across the crease. Okay. So let's say this is a good righty dodger right here. We're going to see a lot of righty dodgers, more than lefties, but hey, we'll see both. Okay. So this guy just decides, hey, I'm going to do a little dodge and I'm going to try to go to the goal here. Right. This guy better not stand here because if not, then we'll double and we're gonna crush that all day and we'll work on doubles as mentioned before. Okay. Ideally, he knows what's happening up here. So this offensive player is going to get through. This defenseman's got to go with him. So he's getting through, right? And he's got to go with him to guard him. Okay. So now we've got all this open space. Okay. And he's occupied, rightfully so. This defenseman that just covered this wingman going to the crease. Okay. So now they're kind of over here on the crease, whatever it may be. All right. This guy's staying pipe side. All right, so he's coming, he's going to be sneaking in here, right? Because this guy's not exactly a threat. Most likely he's going to follow. Why? Because he's an outlet, as well as he's the backup on a shot here by this right-handed dodging attackman, okay? So this guy, if he gets up here and if he gets beat, right? This guy now, okay, is going to be, okay, sorry, I think I made a little extra defenseman there. This guy's going to be sneaking in here where now, hey, we want to go and we want to slide across and help here, all right? Because this guy's more times than not going to take himself out of the play because its responsibility is to back up the goal, just like we have in our offense, okay? So there's our come across the crease, right? So this guy's got to start seeing, if he starts seeing this dodge happening, he's got to get himself inside. He's not staying out here, never should he be. He should be in here anyways, but he's even creeping all the way across the crease here. So now we got that slide, okay? So there's our 1 right there. So he'd be the 1 hot slide. Guess who's 2? Well, we're skipping the crease this time because we're not sliding from the crease. The number 3 from before, the backside down, guess what? He's now the number 2. Okay, so this is actually even a little bit simpler, a little bit more familiar for you guys because we are kind of still doing adjacent, even though normally we would slide from this guy back in the day. We're not doing that anymore. So now the goal is here, when this guy gets up here, this defenseman hopefully playing good enough D that he can get him high here and turn him back. And that is when we slide, when he has his back to the ball, or back to the defenseman, I should say. Okay, he's carrying the ball and he turns right into that double team. And we can, hit him square in the chest, get a good stick on hands check, and that way we've got that. This guy slides down, make sure he just has got anything that happens down in this area, because again, this guy is not going to be, even if he's here, he's still far less threat than the guy standing right here on the crease, okay? So come across the crease, all right? We'll diagram this really quickly from the other side. And again, we'll practice all of this stuff, okay? So, sorry, this is getting a little bit messy, but we'll do our best, all right? So we'll do it real quickly from the other side. Okay, here's our goal crease, okay? I'm not even gonna draw the high side guys just much right now. Well, I guess I will, okay? So here's our D, okay? Let's say we get a good lefty dodge, right? Again, and one thing I didn't talk about in this previous diagram here is this crease man, this crease defenseman, short stick, long stick, whoever you may be, your eyes are generally upfield, looking at everything up here, okay? Don't stare at the ball wide because this guy's gonna slip and it's gonna be an easy feed to this attackman or midi that's on the crease, whoever it may be. So your eyes are upfield, stick around his hands. You can use your stick as a feeler. You can't hold him, can't check him, but you can definitely use your stick to feel where he is and where he's going, okay? So eyes upfield, all right? And so if this guy dodges, okay, this defenseman, these 2 guys are gonna get right through, right? He's looking upfield, right? We have this defenseman in, this defenseman in. I think we got all, defenseman 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? And then here's our backside guy, all right? He starts to see this dodge happening. That now is all cleared out. This offensive defender is, kind of coming through here. This guy's kind of sneaking. So now, if he's got to go right away and just meet him head on, that's so be it. If this defenseman can get up here and turn him back, now we've got that good slide and potentially a double team, okay? So again, this is our COMA slide, and then our 2 slide is down. So remember, he's 2 and he's the 1 here, okay? So a lot to digest here. I suggest you guys, review these videos, once every few days throughout the entire course of the season, okay? Because whether you play for me in the spring, the summer, or the fall, for 10-on-10 field lacrosse, this is going to be our defense, okay? Obviously, we haven't talked about man down. Could we throw in a zone? Very possible. But this is going to be our bread and butter 95% of the time on 10-on-10, 6-on-6 on the offensive or defensive end of the field, okay? So questions, see me. We'll practice it all. Don't you worry. If you have any questions, you can reach me in practice. You can have your parents email me. And if you have any suggestions or questions, I can even do another video diagram and break things down maybe a little bit more slowly, okay? So again, team defense first. Aggressive man-to-man, our setup approach on ball. We've got our team concepts, which is our 1s, 2s, and 3s, okay? And we peel and we recover, all right? This probably should say peel and recover, so you kind of remember that more, because peel is kind of a little bit bland, and maybe you're not sure exactly what that means. Peel to the middle, okay? Kind of like an orange peel, or excuse me, a banana peel. And you peel and recover, and that's how we play team defense. Our special situations, lightning, thunder, hammer, and then what we just went over here on our COMA slides, all right? Let's go. Play angry, D.